Meditation Mastery. Reach enlightenment in 5 levels now. The power of meditation. Meditation has been practiced for thousands of years in various forms, but it continues to be relevant today. In a world filled with distractions, stress, and mental clutter, meditation offers a way to find inner peace, develop clarity, and ultimately reach enlightenment. But what does it mean to truly master meditation? And how can it change our lives? Meditation mastery isn't something that can be achieved overnight, but rather a lifelong practice that requires dedication, patience, and consistent effort. Each step on the journey of meditation takes us closer to the ultimate goal of enlightenment. A state of profound peace, understanding, and oneness with the universe. Chapter 1. The 5 Levels of Meditation Mastery. Level 1. Awareness, the foundation of meditation. Awareness, as the first level of meditation mastery, is not just about paying attention to what is happening in the present moment, but also about cultivating an openness and non-reactivity to those experiences. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of mindfulness, sati, which means maintaining awareness without attachment. By simply noticing thoughts, sensations, and emotions as they arise, we begin to free ourselves from the habitual patterns of clinging and aversion that dominate our daily lives. This level is foundational, as it trains the mind to stop getting caught up in the swirling currents of thought and sensation, bringing our attention back to the here and now. One of the most profound practices to cultivate awareness is the exploration of the 3 marks of existence: impermanence, anicca, suffering, dukkha, and non-self, anatta. As we become more aware, we start to notice that all things, whether physical, mental, or emotional, are impermanent and fleeting. This insight can be deeply transformative, as it helps us release our attachment to things that are bound to change, creating space for greater acceptance and peace. Key technique. A powerful way to practice awareness is through the body scan technique. By methodically bringing your attention to each part of your body, starting from your toes to the crown of your head, you can notice areas of tension or discomfort. As you become more attuned to these sensations, you cultivate a deeper connection with your body, reinforcing the present moment awareness that meditation encourages. This method is particularly effective in grounding yourself when the mind begins to wander. Level 2. Concentration, focusing the mind. Once you have begun to establish awareness, the next step is cultivating concentration. Concentration is often seen as a means to focus the mind and eliminate distractions. In the Buddhist context, concentration, samadhi, is not just about sharp focus but is also about the quality of attention we bring to an object of meditation. It involves cultivating a steady and unwavering presence, free from mental distractions and agitation. This level of meditation can be likened to the sharpening of a blade. Just as a sword requires honing to achieve its full potential, the mind must be trained in concentration to achieve mental clarity. The importance of concentration is clear in Buddhist texts such as the Satipatthana Sutta, which teaches us how to develop a firm, unwavering focus on a single object, whether it be the breath, a mantra, or a visual object. One way to strengthen concentration is by integrating the Eightfold Path into your practice. Particularly, right effort, samma vayama, and right mindfulness, samma sati, support concentration by ensuring that we are consistently putting forth the right amount of effort to maintain our focus and presence. Key technique. A concentration technique that is widely practiced is the noting technique. As you meditate, mentally note each sensation that arises, e.g., thinking, hearing, tension, feeling. By mentally labeling the experience, you help the mind stay anchored and avoid getting lost in the narrative of thoughts. This technique is excellent for overcoming distractions and cultivating a deep sense of mental clarity. Level 3. Transformation, shifting your inner landscape. At the third level, the meditation practitioner begins to work with their emotions and mental patterns. In Buddhism, the concept of mind states, citta, is central, and meditation provides an opportunity to directly engage with these states in a non-reactive way. Rather than suppressing or avoiding negative emotions such as anger, sadness, or frustration, meditation teaches us to see them for what they are, temporary, conditioned mental states that arise and pass away. By learning to observe emotions without getting attached to them, you start to realize that you are not your emotions, you are the observer of your emotions. This insight creates space for the transformation of negative states into positive ones. Which is why loving-kindness meditation, metta, is so effective at this level. Metta is a practice that allows you to expand your love and compassion first to yourself, then to others, and ultimately to all beings. This transformation of the heart is the essence of Buddhist practice. The practice of insight meditation, vipassana, also comes into play here, as it allows us to observe our mental habits and conditioning with a deep sense of clarity and equanimity. This practice of observing the impermanence of thoughts, feelings, and sensations helps reduce their power over us, leading to a greater sense of freedom and peace. Key technique. In addition to metta, another transformative technique is the use of visualizations, where you imagine sending healing light or energy to areas of emotional distress. This not only calms the mind but helps to heal deeply rooted emotional wounds, allowing them to be released and transformed into positive qualities like love and compassion. Level 4. Higher states of consciousness, bliss and inner peace. When the foundational stages of awareness, concentration, and transformation are well established, the practitioner may begin to experience glimpses of higher states of consciousness. In these states, the mind becomes deeply absorbed in the object of meditation, and there is a sense of transcendence beyond ordinary experience. These higher states are often characterized by profound bliss, stillness, and peace, qualities that arise naturally when the mind has been purified and calmed. The Buddha described these states as jhanas, deep meditative absorptions that lead to the cessation of mental disturbance. These states are not merely pleasant experiences but are signs of progress on the path of liberation. The experience of bliss in meditation is seen as an indication that the practitioner is moving beyond the ordinary dualistic mind and beginning to touch the timeless, non-conceptual awareness that lies beneath ordinary thought. Key technique. Advanced meditation techniques such as Kundalini or Tantra focus on awakening latent spiritual energies and channels in the body, leading to experiences of bliss and heightened consciousness. These practices can be guided by a teacher, as they require skillful handling to avoid overstimulation or mental imbalance. The process involves the awakening of dormant energy, often symbolized as a coiled serpent at the base of the spine, and the gradual rising of this energy through the chakras. Level 5. Enlightenment, the ultimate goal. The final stage of meditation is the attainment of enlightenment. In Buddhism, enlightenment, nirvana, represents the complete liberation from suffering and the realization of the true nature of reality. At this level, the ego, often seen as the source of attachment and suffering, dissolves, and the practitioner experiences the world as interconnected and impermanent. The boundaries between self and other, subject and object, dissolve, revealing a profound sense of oneness with all existence. Enlightenment is not a destination to be reached through effort alone. It is the natural unfolding of wisdom, prajna, that arises from deep meditation, insight, and continuous mindfulness. Enlightenment is marked by an unshakable peace, boundless compassion, and the realization that suffering is not an inherent part of life, but something that can be transcended. At this stage, the practice of right view, samadhi, becomes paramount. Understanding the true nature of reality, as taught by the Buddha, is essential for integrating the wisdom gained from meditation into everyday life. Key technique. To approach enlightenment, it is essential to integrate the teachings of the Buddha into daily life. embodying mindfulness and compassion in every moment. This means that enlightenment is not something that happens only during formal meditation, but in every action, thought, and interaction we have. Through this exploration of the 5 levels of meditation mastery, we can see that meditation is not a linear process but rather an ongoing, transformative journey. Each stage builds upon the last, gradually leading us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves, the world around us, and the profound nature of existence. By cultivating awareness, concentration, and compassion, we open the door to the highest levels of consciousness, where true peace and wisdom reside. Chapter 2. Overcoming Common Obstacles in Meditation. Mental restlessness. Mental restlessness can be one of the most challenging obstacles in meditation. The mind constantly jumps from one thought to another, making it hard to focus. This restlessness can manifest as a feeling of inner chaos or an overwhelming flood of thoughts. Many beginners experience this as they attempt to meditate, believing that they are doing it wrong, or that they are not capable of meditating. Solution. One of the most effective ways to deal with mental restlessness is to acknowledge that the mind's tendency to wander is a natural phenomenon. The practice is not about eliminating thoughts completely but about learning to observe them without getting entangled in them. As you meditate, gently bring your attention back to the present moment, whether that is through your breath, a mantra, or a visual focus point. With practice, your ability to remain present will grow, and the mental restlessness will gradually calm down. Over time, it becomes easier to create a peaceful space within your mind. Sleepiness or drowsiness. Another common obstacle in meditation, especially for beginners, is feeling sleepy or drowsy. This may happen if you meditate after a long day or when your body is simply in need of rest. It can feel frustrating because it interferes with the clarity and alertness required for a focused meditation session. Solution. The key to overcoming drowsiness is to meditate in a way that promotes wakefulness. Ensure that your posture is upright and alert. Avoid slumping, as this can encourage drowsiness. Try meditating at different times of day when you feel more awake, or consider incorporating brief stretches before your practice to refresh your body. If you do feel sleepy during meditation, acknowledge it without judgment and gently open your eyes to bring more awareness into the present moment. Staying mindful of your energy levels will also help you recognize when you need rest outside of meditation. Resistance to stillness. Many meditators, particularly those who are new to the practice, encounter a sense of inner resistance to stillness. This may feel like a sense of discomfort or unease when attempting to remain in one position for an extended period. It's a form of inner resistance to being present and surrendering to the moment. Solution. To overcome this resistance, try to start with shorter sessions and gradually extend the duration as your comfort with stillness grows. Also, take a few moments before starting the practice to set an intention for the session. Remind yourself that the discomfort is temporary and that it's part of the growth process. Instead of focusing on the resistance itself, turn your attention to your breath or a focal point, allowing the resistance to fade naturally. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with sitting in stillness. Overthinking. Another barrier to meditation is the tendency to overthink. You might find yourself analyzing every aspect of your practice or worrying about whether you are meditating correctly. This cycle of overthinking can pull you out of the meditative state and prevent you from fully experiencing the present moment. Solution. When overthinking arises, simply acknowledge it and return to your point of focus. Rather than trying to force yourself to stop thinking, allow thoughts to come and go without attaching judgment or labels to them. You may find it helpful to create a gentle mantra or affirmation to repeat in your mind whenever overthinking occurs. This could be something as simple as, "Let go," or "Be here now." Over time, you'll learn to step out of the cycle of overthinking and into a state of pure awareness. Emotional turmoil. Sometimes, meditation can bring up difficult emotions, as you begin to quiet your mind and create space for introspection. Suppressed feelings may emerge. This can be particularly challenging for those who are new to meditation, as it may feel overwhelming or even distressing. Solution: rather than avoiding or pushing away emotions, approach them with compassion and curiosity. Meditation is a process of self-discovery, and emotions are part of the human experience. If difficult emotions arise, sit with them without judgment and observe them as they come and go. You may find it helpful to acknowledge the emotion with a simple phrase like, "I see you," or "I allow you to be here." As you practice mindfulness, you'll develop a deeper sense of emotional resilience, and you will become better equipped to process emotions with greater ease. Self-criticism. Many people face self-criticism during meditation, especially if they feel that they are not good enough or doing it right. This critical inner voice can undermine your confidence in your practice and discourage you from continuing. Self-judgment is common, particularly for beginners, but it can also arise at any stage of practice. Solution: be kind to yourself. Meditation is not about perfection, but about showing up with patience and presence. When self-criticism arises, gently remind yourself that meditation is a practice, not a performance. Everyone faces challenges on this path, and there is no right way to meditate. Treat yourself with the same kindness and patience you would offer a friend who is learning something new. Over time, the inner critic will quiet as you continue to build trust in yourself and your practice. Lack of consistency. For many meditators, inconsistency in practice can be a significant obstacle. Life's distractions, busy schedules, and lack of motivation can make it difficult to maintain a regular meditation routine. However, without consistency, progress is slow, and the benefits of meditation remain elusive. Solution: establish a routine that works for you, even if you can only commit to a few minutes a day. The key is consistency. Start small and build up gradually. You may find it helpful to set a specific time each day for meditation, such as first thing in the morning or before bed. Create a designated space for your practice, where you can set aside distractions. Remember, consistency is more important than duration. Even 5 minutes of daily meditation is more beneficial than a long session done sporadically. By recognizing and understanding these common obstacles, you can begin to approach your meditation practice with greater awareness and patience. Every challenge you face on this journey is an opportunity for growth and deepening your connection with yourself. With time, your practice will evolve, and you will begin to experience the profound benefits that meditation has to offer. Chapter 3. Meditation Techniques for Deepening Your Practice. Self-compassion in meditation. Meditation offers an invaluable opportunity to reconnect with yourself on a deeper level. One of the core teachings of meditation is the cultivation of self-compassion, an essential aspect often overlooked in the modern world. In daily life, it is easy to become self-critical, constantly pushing ourselves to achieve more or be better. However, meditation allows us to step away from this cycle and embrace a more compassionate approach toward ourselves. When we meditate, we may notice that our minds wander, or we might experience restlessness. It's essential to recognize that these experiences are normal and a natural part of the process. The act of noticing your thoughts without judgment and returning to the breath is itself a practice of mindfulness and self-compassion. Instead of berating yourself for not being good enough or for feeling distracted, acknowledge these thoughts with kindness and acceptance. Key insight: perfection is not the goal in meditation. The goal is presence and self-acceptance. Meditation is a journey, not a destination. Every moment of awareness, even if your mind drifts away, is an opportunity to practice patience with yourself and develop a deeper sense of compassion. In fact, the deeper you go into your meditation practice, the more you'll realize that self-compassion extends beyond the cushion. The more you learn to be kind to yourself in meditation, the more naturally this kindness will flow into your daily interactions. This approach fosters a more peaceful and forgiving mindset, allowing you to navigate life with greater ease and grace. Visualization techniques. Visualization is an incredibly effective technique that can significantly deepen your meditation experience. Through the power of imagination, we can create vivid mental images that evoke relaxation and tranquility. Visualization is not just a tool for relaxation, but it can also guide us into deeper states of mindfulness and awareness. By envisioning a peaceful scene, whether it's a quiet beach, a lush forest, or a calm mountaintop, we can bring our mind and body into a state of calmness. One of the key benefits of visualization is its ability to quiet a restless mind. Often, our minds are filled with a flurry of thoughts, emotions, and distractions. When these distractions overwhelm us, it can be challenging to focus on the breath or maintain concentration. In such moments, turning to a visualization practice can serve as a refuge. By visualizing a peaceful scene, you provide your mind with a focal point that draws attention away from distractions and helps bring the body into a state of deep relaxation. Key practice. Begin by finding a comfortable position and closing your eyes. Picture a place where you feel completely at ease, whether it's a beach with soft waves lapping at the shore or a quiet forest where the only sound is the rustle of leaves in the breeze. As you immerse yourself in this mental imagery, allow your body to relax with each breath. Feel the tension in your shoulders, face, and hands release as you become more absorbed in the scene. The deeper you immerse yourself in the visualization, the more you will notice a natural quieting of the mind and a shift in your awareness. It's important to remember that visualization works best when you are fully engaged in the experience. Try to incorporate all your senses into the visualization. Feel the warmth of the sun, hear the sounds of the environment, and smell the fresh air or sea breeze. The more sensory details you add, the more vivid and effective your practice will become. Over time, you may find that just the act of beginning a visualization is enough to calm your mind and bring you into a meditative state. Mantra meditation for deep focus. Another powerful technique to deepen your meditation practice is the use of mantras. A mantra is a word, phrase, or sound that is repeated during meditation. This repetition can help to center the mind, create focus, and cultivate a sense of peace. Some mantras have specific meanings that align with spiritual teachings, while others are simply sounds that resonate deeply with the practitioner. Mantra meditation is particularly helpful for those who find it difficult to maintain concentration during their practice. The act of repeating a mantra anchors the mind, preventing it from wandering into distracting thoughts. By focusing on the mantra, you create a rhythm that guides you deeper into a state of stillness. Key practice. Choose a mantra that resonates with you. It could be a word like peace, calm, or love, or even a sacred sound like Om. As you meditate, silently repeat the mantra, letting it become the focal point of your attention. When your mind drifts, gently bring it back to the mantra. Over time, you'll find that the repetition of the mantra helps to quiet the noise of the mind and cultivate a profound sense of presence. Mantra meditation can be practiced both during formal meditation sessions and in daily life. For instance, you can mentally repeat your mantra while walking, sitting, or even during moments of stress. The more you incorporate mantra repetition into your life, the more naturally it will serve as a tool for deepening your meditation practice. Mindfulness of breathing. The breath is one of the most accessible tools we have to anchor ourselves in the present moment. Mindful breathing is an essential practice for deepening your meditation and calming the nervous system. By focusing on the natural rhythm of your breath, you cultivate a sense of awareness and presence that can deepen both the quality and depth of your meditation. Mindfulness of breathing can be practiced in various ways, depending on the needs of the practitioner. One common method is to simply observe the breath as it enters and leaves the body. You may notice the rise and fall of your chest or abdomen, or the sensation of air passing through your nostrils. Another method involves counting the breath to help maintain focus. You can count each inhale and exhale, or count up to 4 on each inhale and exhale. Then reset the count. This practice is particularly useful if you struggle with a wandering mind. Key practice. Find a comfortable sitting position and close your eyes. Begin by observing the natural rhythm of your breath. If your mind wanders, gently guide it back to the breath without judgment. With each inhale and exhale, try to deepen your awareness of the sensations in the body. Over time, this practice will help you to cultivate a more profound sense of presence and connection with yourself. By incorporating these techniques into your practice, you can gradually deepen your meditation experience. The key is to approach each technique with patience, openness, and a willingness to explore your inner world without judgment. The deeper you go into your practice, the more you'll discover the immense peace and clarity that lie within. Chapter 4. The Science Behind Meditation. Meditation also plays a critical role in enhancing cognitive functions. Regular practice helps improve focus, attention, and working memory. Neuroscientific studies suggest that long-term meditators show greater cognitive flexibility, allowing them to shift between tasks more easily and maintain better mental clarity. This ability to concentrate is particularly important in today's fast-paced world, where distractions are abundant. The effects of meditation are not limited to brain structure, they also influence brain function. Functional MRI scans have revealed that meditation can increase the activity in the default mode network, DMN, a network of brain regions that is active when the mind is at rest. This network is involved in self-referential thoughts and mind wandering, and its enhanced activity through meditation may lead to improved self-awareness and greater emotional resilience. Meditation can also increase the brain's ability to regulate emotions. In particular, studies have shown that meditation enhances the function of the anterior cingulate cortex, ACC, a region involved in emotional regulation, empathy, and decision-making. This improved regulation contributes to greater emotional balance and less reactivity to stressors. Another fascinating aspect of meditation is its impact on neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new neural connections. Meditation fosters neuroplasticity by strengthening the connections between different brain regions, particularly those involved in emotional regulation and cognitive processing. This neuroplastic change can make the brain more resilient to the negative effects of stress and improve overall mental health. Additionally, meditation has a beneficial effect on the autonomic nervous system, promoting relaxation by reducing the activity of the sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the fight or flight response, and enhancing the parasympathetic nervous system, which encourages rest and digestion. This shift leads to lower heart rates, reduced blood pressure, and improved overall cardiovascular health. As more research is conducted, the science behind meditation continues to uncover its transformative effects on both mind and body, proving that meditation is not only a spiritual practice but also a scientifically backed tool for enhancing mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Conclusion: as a lifelong journey. Meditation mastery is not a quick fix or an overnight transformation. It's a lifelong journey that requires dedication, patience, and self-compassion. By practicing meditation regularly, you'll deepen your understanding of yourself and the world around you, and eventually reach the state of enlightenment. Remember, the key is consistency. Even on days when it feels difficult or frustrating, trust the process and continue your practice. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of meditation mastery. If you have any insights or experiences to share, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on meditation, mindfulness, and spiritual growth.